Okay, day number 4. The mission begins. How are you guys? You live in heaven. This place is amazing. Headed to church. We're going to try and get the Mormons on board. I need to sell some units. I got 1,000 to sell. If you're a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and you live in Savannah, Georgia, go to my Instagram, Shane Baldwin, and hit me up. The most important thing with church is the interactions you have with people. The most important thing about church is making sure that your eye is single, as the master once said. And so going to church is a way that we just show that, hey, we're going to take the Sabbath day serious and we're going to take time to think about God. And for me, Sunday's like a day where I recharge. Listen, if you're a Baptist, be the best Baptist on the planet. If you're a Protestant, be the best Protestant on the planet. If you're a Muslim, be the best Muslim on the planet. And show your dedication to that higher power. So stay tuned. Church is going to be amazing. It's actually, for me, it's called Fast Sunday, Fast and Testimony Meeting. We won't be taking the cameras in there, but I think Sugar Shane might get on the mic today. So if the prompting comes, Sugar Shane's going to bring the heat. If you go back to the New Testament and you go back to that night, they call it the Last Supper, and the Savior was washing the feet of his disciples. We say, oh, it was the Savior. He was there and he was serving them. But I want you to think a little deeper about what that meant and what that was. Now, I don't know about you, but if you go back 2,000 years, they wore sandals. So you have to ask yourself the question, why would the Savior Jesus Christ wash their feet, knowing that as soon as they left that place, their feet would just get dirty? The truth is this: when we go to church, it's like we're washing our feet. And we're cleansing ourselves. It was symbolic of the sins of that day. That dirt represented the sins. And the Savior washed their feet to wash away those sins, knowing full well that they would put their sandals on, and as soon as the Last Supper ended, they would go outside and go back into the world, and their feet would get dirty. So, yes, the Savior was serving them, but he was teaching us something, that we're going to go into the world and we're going to get dirty. That's the reality. That's the world we live in. And so try and find time, whether that's every day or every Sunday, to wash your feet, because the Savior can do that for us every single day. In the Mormon Church, it's the first Sunday of the month, so it's called Fast and Testimony Meeting. This is when they'll fast for 24 hours. And then anybody in the congregation can get up and they can share their feelings about the Savior Jesus Christ, or share a story or whatever. They take about, 2 to 5 minutes. So we got to go back to the Airbnb. We got to get all the equipment, everything bundled up out of that Airbnb, transferred over to our new Airbnb. We're going to be at that Airbnb for the next 60 days. I got to get my son a haircut. He looks ridiculous right now. And I got to find out where we're going to get our haircut going forward. I got to find out the gym we're going to go to. I got to go scout out area of like where we're going to go and where we're going to start. Making $1 million in 60 days is no joke. You have to be totally in a headspace in order to know how to do it. Why do you think most people don't make $1 million in 60 days? Because they're worried about dumb shit. And so your time management has to be spot on. You can't sleep in even 1 minute. When you set your alarm to go off, you get up at that time, you get moving at that time. You can't mess up your timing. If you mess up your timing, you mess up your opportunities for that entire day, and that whole day is screwed. You really got to tune in to what I call in my book, I call it your other self or your higher self. Because the truth is, inside of you is all the information. You just forgot it all when you came here. So once you understand the matrix and once you understand how to navigate it, And it's through timing, and it's through tuning into your other self who's way smarter than your dummy. Then you can start putting yourself in a situation where it becomes possible to make $1 million in 60 days. I'm not going to be available like I've been available for you to just text me. I'm totally focused. I got to sell 1,000 of these in 60 days, okay? So you go back there. You can do this. It's just chess. You play chess, right? That's all life is chess. All sales is chess. You look at what your opponent does, and then what do you do in the game of chess? Yeah, you look at what they did. You look at the board. And then you make your move. And you got to think of sales like you think of chess. And if you play the game of sales like you play the game of chess, what are you, like 1,500, 1,600?
Sure, yeah, 15.
If you play the game of sales like you play the game of chess, you'll kill it. Trust me, okay? You got this. Let's go finish the second half. You've known Shane that just got out of prison. You never knew Shane of 2012, 2011 when he was buying hundreds of millions of dollars worth of stuff.
Yeah.
You've only known one version of me.
Okay.
Okay, this version is a dick.
Okay.
This version is demanding, and this version doesn't like F around.
Okay.
Okay? So what I'm doing is bigger than, just coming out here to go sell 1,000 accounts. I'm coming here. I came here to change people's lives. I came here and I'm recording all this bull because I got to wake people up.
Okay.
People are walking around this place and they're drifting. Okay? So here's what I need you to do.
Okay.
You're a leader, right? Right?
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks have not been your best couple of weeks.
No.
True?
Sure.
Okay. I need you to step up and lead. I know it's like, hey, it's my guys and my guys and my guys. And your guys got it down because of you, because you led them to teach them what they need to do.
Yes.
Don't let your guys outsell you.
I won't.
If you can figure out a way to make the deal work inside of your time frame, don't spend so much time focusing on a deal that you miss 3 others because you were focusing on one deal that took you 5 hours.
Yeah.
That was a hard deal that you had to try and finagle all this stuff. Does that make sense? Okay. Love you, dude.
All right.
You got this.
Thanks, Sean.
Okay. We just checked out of this Airbnb. We're headed to the Airbnb we're going to be at for the next 60 days to get all situated and set up there. Okay, we just got to our Airbnb that we're going to be at for the next 60 days. We got some guys helping us bring some stuff in. Come follow me in and I'll give you a quick tour of the property. Nice little porch area for some relaxing. Come in here. I know one of the camera guys is like, that's my spot. Welcome to CR's domain. This is where it all goes down for CR. This is where he'll sleep. We got a couple bedrooms up here. We're gonna probably put the techs in here. So the techs will be in here. They got the bunk beds going on here. Really cool shower, bath right here. So it's gonna be, 3-4 guys sharing that. The master suite, I'm gonna be up here. I'll be there. We'll probably have the cameraman on this bed here. Little walk-in closet here. But we're set. And then the reason why I did this place was right here. I felt like this could be a good spot. When I go through and do my personal study, I'll have this spot right here when I write and when I think. Sponsorship with You Planet Fitness, at least not yet. Sugar Shane's the greatest salesman, self-proclaimed greatest salesman on the planet. Planet Fitness. Happy to pay you the $10 a month, but would love to rep you guys. I'm going to be repping you guys for the next 60 days. Okay, I want you to take a long, hard look. Don't suck it in. Let it go out. I want you to take a long, hard look at this guy right here, okay? And this guy right here. Okay, one of the things that I think is really cool that we're going to do for 60 days is, we're going to make $1 million in 60 days, but we're going to have $1 million figures at the end of this, right, CR?
Absolutely.
And we're doing that at Old Planet Fitness of all places. We're going to go there because they have a great program, $10 a month. We can come in. We're doing this on Sunday, getting signed up on Sunday. So tomorrow, everything's done. We just go in and we're ready to go.
Okay.
You gonna get this thing in shape?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm tired of looking like this. What's up, guys? How you doing, my man? They call me Sugar Shane. What's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden? Joe? Jaden, Joe, and Rico. Okay, they call me Sugar Shane. You've heard of Mr. Beast? You heard of him? He ain't got nothing on Sugar Shane. You heard of Jesus in the Bible? You know Jesus? Okay, one of the things he said is he says, love thy neighbor as thyself. He says, love thy neighbor. No, it's all right. He says, love thy neighbor as thyself. And you know what we focus on? The love thy neighbor part. Maybe what we should say is, hey, I got to love myself first in order to effectively love my neighbor. Does that make sense? So one of the ways we love ourselves is we take care of ourselves. We eat right, we exercise, we read, we study, we meditate. All of those things are ways that we take care of ourselves. Does that make sense? So once we do that, then guess what we can do? We can love our neighbor. And sometimes we skip that part of loving ourselves. In fact, we're really hard on ourselves, aren't we? We say, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm blah, 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 blah. We got to cut that out real quick, okay? And we got to quit talking bad about ourselves. We got to start loving ourselves. We got to start saying to ourselves, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm awesome. All of those things, that's what we got to say. And we got to say it every day. If you get my book, I teach all of these principles. It's called The Honest Life, okay? But follow me on Instagram. I'll do tons of prizes, giveaways, all that stuff. So pay attention to where I'm at, what I got going on, okay? This is perfect. This is all we need. I've never seen a Planet Fitness this big. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
So I just literally sign up on my app and I'm good to go tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I do. Shane Baldwin. I got like, I don't know, 150,000 followers or something. Follow me on Instagram. I have a TikTok that has 1 million followers, but they kicked me off TikTok. So I was putting stuff on TikTok and I got 1 million followers and they canceled me. What was your name? Maxwell? Nice to meet you, my man. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'll get everything signed up. And what time do you guys open in the morning? 6 a.m. We'll be here at 6:03. My girl, take care. See you guys. We came to Publix because I have really fond memories when I lived in Florida going to Publix. Great grocery store. We're going to go get our food done so that we have all the food for the week and we don't have to worry about, hey, we got to go to the grocery store. We're getting everything done today so that we don't have to be running to the grocery store. We could just focus on the task at hand, and that task is making $1 million in 60 days. We got to eat healthy. This is really important. And for a guy that's called Sugar Shane, it's hard to eat healthy, especially when you got all this goodness here, you know? Okay, we have no plan. That's never a good plan. We're gonna try and buy some good food that we can get ourselves set up with for this week. We just got done here at Publix. I'm telling you, everybody's like, it's way cheaper to go grocery shopping. Well, this is $1,000 later. I guarantee if I would have just gone to Taco Bell for the next week, I wouldn't have spent $1,000. So it's expensive eating healthy. Okay, we are, it's kind of like the Last Supper. Not really, because it's the beginning, but we just went and bought a bunch of groceries, so we're not going to be eating out every day. We're headed to Planters Tavern to meet up with my son, say our farewells, wish each other good luck. He's headed to Hinesville, which is about 45 minutes from here. We're going to go eat, and then we're going to drive around and figure out where it is we're going to go knock tomorrow and where we're going to get started. So big day tomorrow. It all begins. 1,060,000, one door at a time.